Welcome to the Grown Up Gamers community. I'm CuriousEep, and around here we take our scares with the side of cozy vibes. So grab a drink and some snacks, and let's explore the softer side of horror together. Today we're going to be playing some Iron Lung to celebrate Markiplier's smash hit at the movies. So he's just released, it's like this week only, so you do, if you want to see it, you need to be going like in the next few days. We have unfortunately missed it. We're not very good at doing the whole rushing to things. It only got announced in the UK with actual dates like a week or so ago. And I have autism, so I don't do things last minute. And going planning an excursion outside, outside. Why is my music stopped? No, okay, there it is. Planning an excursion to the outside. To go to the cinema, it's a whole thing. There's so much involved to get us out the house, and let's just say we missed it. Had it been on the cinema for like 2-3 weeks, we would have tried to get there probably next week or the week after, but at the short notice, and we only had like the weekend just gone to go see it. It just wasn't going to happen, which is a real shame. And we did talk about it, and we did want to support Markiplier's film. Not the sort of film I normally enjoy, and we suspected that it would have pacing issues, which the reports are that it does. So it's the game is 45 minutes, hour, 2.5 hours max, and the game is slow. So just keep that in mind for today's gameplay. The game is going to be slow. There's a lot of tension building. There's a lot of just a lot of tension building and stuff with the game for us to play, which is my first time playing it. I don't even think I watched Markiplier play it. I think I got bored. I think I watched some of it. So hopefully playing the game ourselves will be better. But I didn't really fancy sitting through 2 hours of that as a film either. But I wanted to go see it just to support Markiplier and indie games, and the concept that a YouTuber and a streamer could make it, and could make a film and be taken seriously by the rest of the world. I love that. So we wanted to support the concept of the film rather than the film itself. But we're not able to, so I'm going to play the game instead. That's the closest we're going to get. We're going to give the game some advertising, give the film some advertising, with my huge audience that I have here. Hey, we're growing. We're doing really well considering we've not been doing this long, and I can't stream every day. If I wanted real growth, I would have to stream daily, and it's just not going to happen because I have a full-time job and a wife and friends and other hobbies and, other life commitments. So this is where we're at. We are going to play Iron Lung the game, and then we are hopefully going to play some Dead by Daylight, depending on how much time there is, because again, the whole work thing means I do need to go to bed at a reasonable time, and work is being work, so I've got a lot to get done tomorrow before my meeting on Thursday, and I need to go in the office on Thursday for said meeting, and I'm the one coming up with all the presentation, and I've got to set up the meeting minutes and then take the minutes and all that jazz. So and of course, the people that I'm depending on the information from to put in these meetings, I don't have yet. So that's all fine. It's all fine. So Thursday, I need to go into work, and tomorrow I'm going to be pretty busy. So we can't play all night, is the moral of this story. I also really like sleep. So, game. Here is game. Here is game. Iron Lung is behind my head. There is just... So the movie should be winning an award or some kind of record-breaking thing for the most blood used for some of the scenes. And the graphics, like, they all did physical effects and stuff. They built the rig. We're gonna go new, see what this is like. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who are on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It is not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. I have so many questions. I'm not taken with the main character. We're a convict. What am I supposed to do? What will we charge with? Why are we a convict? I just... doesn't feel great.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
My mouse does not have movement yet. I do not have movement yet.
The hole's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding.
Okay.
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refing and be careful. You're on your own.
Great. Oh, I have movement. WSD to move, mouse 1 to interact, tab for the map, B for the briefing. Tab for the map. Okay, so we have some points. Do we know? Okay, so that tells us where we are. So 180 by 120. 180 by 120. We're around here. You can see my mouse. Yeah, we're around here. So that's cool to know. So we'll need to go around this way. So we'd need to go up to about 200 on the y-axis. I presume. And then what else can we interact with? We have... Don't know what that does. Oh, okay. So that's some kind of scanner. We have fire hydrant. We have... It's a little bit sensitive, but very, very basic. I literally... That's it. That's it. Cool. We will... Okay. Press and hold. Oh. What did we say? We wanted about 200 on that. Okay. So we're just gonna go to 200 on that. And then I think this is the game. This is it. This is the game. I assume that we're facing north. We're about 200. Oh, it takes a moment to stop. Okay. So tab. So we're around here somewhere now. So hover over mouse nodes for more information. Okay, and we've got an altitude as well. So we want to head to 320 by 180. So we want to do the X first because where we're at, I'm assuming all of this is wall. So we want to do X to 320 because that will take us here, and then we'll probably go back a little bit and then we'll sort the depth out from there. So we want this one. Ooh, oh. How do I do X? How do I do the X-axis? Okay, so we're gonna turn the ship to like that, I guess. And then I would like... Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, what did we say we wanted to go to on that? 320. So we're going to be here a bit. So this is going to be a really slow game, which is fine. I can handle a slow game because I can talk. Oop, oop, oop. I can talk. I can't... Oop. I don't know what that is. I assume I'm just going to ignore it. So... Why is that getting faster? Why is that getting faster? Okay, it's gone away. Whatever it was has gone. Whatever it was has left. It's 300 and something by 180 something. Just ignoring that. That's fine. Absolutely fine. It is actually quite claustrophobic. I can see why Markiplier thought, hey, I can make a film out of this. 3, 2, 2. Okay. 3, 3, 2, 2. Okay. And then I want to turn this back to 0. Back to 0. Very, very simplistic controls. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and then we want this one to be 186. So we're very, very close. 186. I don't know how precise we need to be, but we're going to be precise because we can be. Oh, you can probably hear that clicking really badly. But only when I'm talking. Okay, so depth. I don't really know what depth we're at. But we have... Whale. Is that dead whale? I'm not sure. So we've done this A33. Brief. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an experiment at Moon Blah-de-Blah for the first time since the Quiet of Rapture, leading to the discovery of a 4th blood ocean. The trench has several points of interest. Photograph these points with the forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified... Ah, that's the specified angle. Okay. Only ones taken at the specified angle, specified thing will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proxy indicators next to the sub-controls will trigger if you get too close to an obstacle. Good luck. Okay. So we want angle 33. No, whoop, 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 whoop. Too many angle. Too many angle. 33. That'll do. Right, so we'll take another picture. We're actually facing the right way this time. That is... Yep, that's... Sure. Then we got a little tick. Okay, next point. So we're here, so we need to go up. Hello? Bye. There's a cat. We need to go up to 378 by 263 and then do an angle of 50. So we could probably cut across, if that's 0, I'm assuming that's 90, maybe about 15 degrees. If I turn myself to about 15 degrees. Close enough. Then we want 378, so 380 by 260. Let's aim for that. 380 by 260, we said, didn't it? Yeah, 380 by 260. So we're gonna go saving my progress. That's good. That is noises. So yeah, I can see how Markiplier playing this was like, I want to capture this feeling of claustrophobia, of not knowing what's outside. 260. Okay, we've overshot with 270, so we need to go forward a bit. Okay, that's okay, we need to go back a bit. Two, 6, 3. This is gonna be an awful lot of just going back and forth. It really is. But because we're not gonna actually get to see the film for like till it's out on something that we can watch it on. That I'm sure that noise is fine. It's cute little whale songs, which is really adorable, I'm sure. So we're like around here somewhere. 3, 7, 8. Oop. 3. I'm assuming we die at the end of this. 3, 7, 8. Too far. Because also we're there's no way that they're going to be able to pick us back up in this thing. I bet this game hits quite differently after the Ocean Gate tragedy, though. For those who weren't paying attention to that, there was a homemade iron lung, a homemade miniature submarine to go and basically hang out at the Titanic, which is, the Titanic is actually quite deep. So it's quite difficult to get to. The pressures are quite difficult. So there was this sub that had been made in a place where they had no rules about that. It hadn't been tested, the safety things. The guy doing it was just basically like, I don't need to do any of that stuff. I know what I'm doing. I think it was about 5 or 6 of them died. Because the thing imploded, including the idiot who built it and was basically like, I know what I'm doing, it doesn't matter. Safety, people, safety. That is another... Hi. So yeah, I am a safety engineer. I do not approve of the whole... I hope we're not timed. I hope our oxygen's okay. Meow meow. So yeah, I do not approve of the whole just gung-hoing it. So we're here. We do. You alright? I think she sneezed. That's 275. That's 360. 285-ish. We want to be going. Oh yeah, maybe more like about that. Yeah. Let's do around there. That I'm sure that'd be fine. So we're gonna try and cut across here to get to 260 by 400. 260 by 400. So yeah, as a safety engineer, like, the whole world was like, don't do that. Don't do it. So yeah, I bet this game, I don't know if this game came out, I think it came out like before that. That's fine. That's fine. So there's a natural timer in the game. What numbers did we say we were going to? 260 by 400. Oh, 260 by 400. That's fine. Is that a wall? Fine. Okay. That doesn't seem to be going away. I think that might be a wall. What is it? 267. 267 by 350. 270 by 350. Around here we should be fine, but if we angle ourselves a bit more this way. That's fine. I don't know how we've managed to do that. Have something come up behind us. But okay, let's 259. 259, 406. So we actually want to go up a bit. Okay, that's fine. We got this. We got this. Saving again. 406. And I can definitely hear some movement down this side. That is quite interesting. 259. So, and then it's 296. Okay, so let's look this way to start with. 259. Okay, that should be it. And then we want to look at 296. Oop, 229. These buttons are quite, they get away from you a little bit. 296. That should do. Let's print a pretty picture of whatever this is. That is the puppet from Five Nights at Freddy's. Cool. Good to know. Yeah. But most importantly, what we got is a tick. I'm not keen on the smudge here. Do we want to go up and down, or do we want to go back? I mean, I feel like this would be the safer route, but we're not going to. We're going to go this way. So we want to go to... We want to go about 45 degrees. So we want this to be about 45. About 45, excellent. As we're here at the moment, so we want to go 45. We want to go 45 until we are about 325 by 425. About 325 by 425. So yeah, this is... I am more engaged than I thought it was going to be. 325 by 425. Okay, we're going to need to go this way a bit more. Nope, that's the wrong one. We want to be going this way a bit more than planned. That'll do. So 325. Right, 425-ish. Sure, that's fine. That's decided it's not fine. Okay. Well, we will head this way slightly until that stops beeping at us quite so much. Okay. 440 by 3... Right. 440-ish by 335. 440-ish. 335. Okay, so we're around here. So we do want to look around 75 degrees. No, 90... 120 degrees. We need to get down here a bit. I think we need to get to about 400 by 350. Okay, we're overshooting that a bit, so we want to go this way a bit. Okay. So I'm not convinced that our picture is hugely accurate. 180. Just let us move away from the things. So we should be heading down, roughly down this way. So we want to be going 350 to about 325. 350 to about... Oh! I crashed into a wall, apparently. I'm not very good at this game. Continue. Okay, well, hopefully, luckily it does save as you go along, so it doesn't make you do the whole thing again. Here we are. Okay. Right. What did we achieve? Oh, we didn't... Oh, did it not save after that one? Right, we are at 277. 277 by 390. 277 by 390. So we're about here. So we need to get to 295 by 406. 295 by 406. So we want to be going kind of this direction. 295 406. Okay. And then we wanted to look at 296. 296. Numbers are hard. Okay, let's push the button again. Ooh, push the button again. That's not what we saw last time. 259. Ooh, I read it wrong. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to go all the way down that way. Okay. We are 90. We're just in the wrong place. 259. We're going backwards. 259. 259. Hopefully that's close enough. And what did we say? 296. 296. Okay, let's see if that's close enough. Okay, excellent, close enough. That'll do. Okay, so maybe we should go back down this way because that is a bigger route. I don't really know what this smudge is. So so there's that. We want to go. We're here at the moment, so we want to go 100 between 90 and 180. We want to do plus 45, 90, 135. Pretty much the opposite way to where we're facing. 135-ish. And then hello meow meow, and we want to go basically back down to here. So it might skim here. So we'll just keep going until we start hitting wall, and then we'll readjust. No. No. That is not for you to sit on. That is not for sitting. It is not. It is not for sitting, and you know you're not allowed on the desk. You wanna play the game for a bit? No, you wanna get. That's Millie. That's Millie the cat. What do you want? So we are going to basically take that down to 350 by 250-ish. 350 by 250-ish. That's. Oh no, yeah. 350 by 250. That'll put us around here. So what we actually want to aim for is probably around 350 by 270. Right. 350 by 270. The bottom one needs to be 270. 350. I'll get confused by numbers for a moment. Okay. Let us have a slight change of course. And we squidge past whatever that is. Nope. Let us go down a bit. And go around whatever that is. Excellent. Okay. And then where are we? 296 by. We're at 300 by 330. 300 by 330. So we're around here. So we do want to kind of go more this way. Kind of this way. Kind of that way. For a bit. And then till we get to about, yeah, about 350 by 300. 350 on the top by 300 on the bottom. Okay. Or we'll head around whatever that is. I'm sure, hopefully our oxygen is like linked to not an actual timer. Hopefully that's game mechanic. Where are we? We're about 325 by 300. 325 by about 300. We're about here. But actually, we can probably head this way a bit. But you know what? I am a lot more impressed with this game than I thought I would be. I went into this really not... really being like, oh, this is going to be a bit boring. But I can see why Markiplier was like, no, actually, this is really good. Yeah, let's sneak past that. Okay, we need to go around that a bit. Okay, and then can we go up this way a bit? Don't know how big my craft is compared to, like, these walls. But where are we going? We are now aiming for 400 by 325. So 400 by 3... Really? 325. We're currently at 320 by 38. Oh, I'm reading them backwards again. Oh, my dyslexia. We want to go with X. This is the X coordinate. X. That's Y. X needs to be about 400. Y needs to be about 3. So the top number needs to be about 400, the bottom number needs to be about 325. So we are going in roughly the right direction. Okay, this is looking good. Move away from the wall a bit. Okay. And then I think we want to straighten up slightly. And then we're going to go through here. And then once we're in this bit, we can then head towards here. So I'm going to head forward to about 450. So yeah, we're gonna just go forward till we hit about 450. Let's. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. What are we doing here? That's I don't know what I'd do about that. But let's move away from this, whatever this is. Oh, okay. Let's straighten up a bit. Okay, with this. So our machine is about this wide. So that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. We've got really quite a big craft compared to this map. That is the scaling of the map. Is we are about this, right? So we do need to be a bit more precise than I was anticipating, because we're actually quite a large craft. What did we say we'd do? Okay, that's saved. Excellent. Okay, so we're now about 450 by 325. Move forward a bit longer to about 450, and then we'll reevaluate where are we going. And go here. I don't like the fact that this is. I don't like that this is doing this. I don't like that. Oh, this is local database. Be sure to update before each descent. Last descent. Oh, we can do query. Query unknown. Info. Query unknown. Okay. I don't know what to do with that, but it's interesting to know that that is a thing that we can do. That is a thing that we can do. Okay. I would prefer that to not be doing that. I would really prefer that to not be happening. But okay. Ignoring the whale that's outside, that's fine. 560 by 277, so 560 by 280. We actually want to go a little bit more this way. What was it? 560 by 280. It's a lot of maths in your head because you've got to get these numbers to do what you want to do at the right rate. I played a lot of Minecraft and I'm not very good at the coordinates in that either, but that is a little bit of practice. 2, 5, 60 by 2, what did we say? 280. So What? You don't want to be picked up. Well, what do you want then? Have you got water? Hey, you've got water. Come on. There's a cat. Okay. Anyway, I really hope this timer isn't a real timer. Because, yeah. It's fine. So, yeah, this... Stop! Okay. Be a bit more gentle. A little bit more gentle. 277. Okay. So, let's realign ourselves. And then we want that one to be 560. So we're nearly there. We're very close. 560. And then 43. 43. So yeah, better game than I was anticipating, to be fair, which is why we try these things. Yep, that's a whatever that is. 610 by 200. In about this direction. About that direction. What was that? 610 by 200. 610 by about 200. Let's not go too fast. Because apparently there's walls that just, like, come out of nowhere. So, 620 by 200. That's fine. I'm sure that's fine. That's absolutely fine. 620 by about 200. A little bit more this way. 620. So what was the more precise? 630. Oh, 610. 610 by 200. Okay. I want to go a little bit back. It was 613 by 180. Hey, Connor, welcome in. How was your day? I saw you were having fun today in the cafe. 196. We are playing Iron Lung, which Markiplier, the very famous YouTuber, did a film on recently. Oh, we want to be going this way because of the way I've got this orientated. 21. Right, we need to get this number down. I am doing good, thank you. I didn't have much hope for this game. I didn't think I'd like it, but I am liking it better than I anticipated. 213. That's probably close enough. And 55. So this number now needs to be 55. And then we need to take a picture. Oh, I've overshot. I've overshot again. So yeah, I am doing well. It's just... Yay! Not a whale, apparently. Photograph a complete skeleton, and apparently it is not a whale. I'm not convinced that that's not a whale, but okay. Right, I guess we should try and get this one, and then come out and then head up here. This could take some time. It's a very slow game. But we did expect that. So yeah, if you can head to the cinema and go and watch Markiplier's film Iron Lung, it's only in cinemas for like a week, and it's nearly finished. It's nearly out the cinemas if it's not out already. If it's not finished at the cinemas already. We wanted to go see it, but we couldn't because we suck. So yeah, it's slow paced, but I can see why Markiplier playing this game was like, I can make a movie of this. And this is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Right, we want to get to 750 by 275. And I think we want to go kind of this sort of direction. Where are we? We are here. Yeah, we want to be going kind of this direction. Probably a bit more. You didn't know? Yeah, Markiplier he had self-funded. He got the rights from this game, so he played this game, fell in love with it. Got the film rights to it. Invested 2 million back pocket change that he has. Made a whole film. They built a rig. It's gonna win an award for being the most blood used, because they literally do like the whole point is that we're in blood. We're a submarine in blood here, so this should kind of actually be more of a red tinge, unless this is just steam from the innards of this and not from outside. So yeah, the score is apparently really good. He paid someone for that, and yeah, so he scripted, directed, acted in it. It's a B movie, except the fact it's a first attempt B movie, with quite a few amateurs working on it, such as Markiplier himself. If you keep that in mind, and the fact it's got a 2-hour runtime, so it's very slow paced. But the idea is that there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of this build up of this game's very, very claustrophobic. And there's noises going on outside, and you're just stuck inside this container. What did we say we were going? We're heading here. The 750 by 275. Okay, we've got some time. I don't want to go too fast because walls come out of nowhere in this game. So yeah, I wanted to go see it just to see how he had done it. Apparently the cinematography is really good. Some of the editing is apparently a bit slow. They linger on things a bit. That's fine. linger on things a bit too much. But again, it's an amateur film. But well worth going to see, apparently. Particularly if you want to encourage YouTubers and YouTubers being taken seriously in the film and TV world. I mean, he invested 2 million in this, and apparently it's made like 20 million so far. But he said that like 50% is going straight to pay for like the cinemas, so they take like a 50% cut. So he's made 10 million, so he's made 8 million out of this. So he's going to pay. Well, he said everyone's getting a bonus and stuff because it's Markiplier. You know, Markiplier is going to teach us folk. Is the people that worked on this with him, right? So yeah. I don't know who's going to pick it up for streaming it, but we will probably. So that's telling me that I'm a bit too close to something. So let's move away from the wall. To 260. Have we ever shot to? We might have ever shot. There might be this wall here. We might want to pull that back a bit, actually. Might actually want to go more this way. That's getting closer to the wall, not further away from it. What I need to do is find the... I need to find this gap. This gap's really small. So our craft is about this big. So what line is this? This is, yeah, the 275. So yeah, we probably want to go a bit more up. Okay. And then probably sneak through here a bit. No problem. Please do lurk as much as you need. Lurkers are always welcome here. Lurkers are the backbone. So you go do your thing. Do what you need to do. Ah! Let's back out of that. That is too many. Where did we end up? There. How have we managed to be bumping into everything? Right, what we want to do is head to where are we? We're at 2.5. We're at 2.7. So we're around here. And 260. 260. Yeah, we're okay. So we probably actually want to go a little bit this way. How will I know where I'm clear? Okay. That's a good place to be. That's feeling like... Okay. I'll tell you what, this is not easy. There's an advert starting in a few minutes. So do grab yourself turbo if you want to avoid those. Generally, or if you want to avoid them just on my channel, just always subscribing is an option. I want that thing behind us to stop blinking quite so readily. Please stop blinking quite so readily. The one in front is now blinking quite a bit as well, though. So let's get that to 90 degrees and try and squidge through. Okay, that's feeling okay. So we're hopefully squidging through here. There's going to be a little bit of a thing, so we might have to go up and around. This is really in depth, you know. I'm actually really impressed. Excellent. Okay, now we want to take our craft a little bit this way. Get away from that wall a bit. Okay, so we're around here somewhere. So where do we want to be? I should write these down. You know what, instead of going back and forth, we're gonna take advantage of, you know, piece of paper and a pen. There we are. We have coordinates. So that means I don't have to flick in and out of here quite so much and remember things. So 2, 5, 8. We probably want to let's go forward a bit more. Because we've got some space. Yeah, and that's what I was afraid of. That's what I wanted to avoid. Right. Okay. And then we'll go a little bit further. 2, 6, 4. So we probably want to go a little bit this way. We've got the ad break should be starting momentarily. 2, 6. 2, 6, 4. Yeah, we're not going to be the most efficient. Ooh. There should be an ad break starting. I will have to push buttons if the ad break doesn't start momentarily. 2, 6, 2, 6, 4. We've overshot it. We've overshot it ever so slightly. Okay, close enough. And then we want to turn this to 180. 180. And then we want that number to be 258. And then we've got to navigate out of this place again. I'm using a lot of brain power for this. There's the ad. Okay. 2, 5. Oh right, this thing is right close to a wall. 209. There are noises. There are noises outside. It's all good. 209. Right. 26. That should be close enough, and I'm right next to a wall. Let us take our picture. That looks like a structure. That looks like a structure. Hmm. Hey, mindless, welcome in. No problem. You're welcome anytime. And I know you get busy as well. This is Iron Lung. This is a film has just been made about this game by a guy called Markiplier. He's a massive streamer YouTuber. And he has... Ooh. Has it been a productive day then? We are going to try and get to... We're going to try and get to 825 by 300. Okay, and try and get out of here. I'm not surprised, but hopefully productive. Oh, geez. That's, yeah, well, you know how I feel about driving. Not the most fun. So we're gonna get away from that lot. Get that to 300. Was it a lot of properties? So about 300. Okay. And then we're gonna go this way. So yeah, so we are in a submarine. About 7. Oh wow. But as long as it was productive and things are going well, then that's good. Yeah, we are in a submarine. I've got this map, and I've got to get to these nodes and take pictures. That's the quest. We're very deep in a sea of blood. Most of humanity disappeared. That's all we know. So we are currently around here. I need to get back through here, and then we need to go down and up here and get this one, and then we'll make a plan from there. But at the moment, we've just done this one, and we need to get back through here, which is going to be tight. So there's that, but we're getting there. So heading to 28. I want this top number to be about 825, and then we're going to reassess. And we're just ignoring the noises outside because they're none of our business. Okay, now we are going to. We are about here. Yeah, we're about here. So we want to look kind of this way. This way. We want to look kind of this way. And then we want to head to 775 by 275. Okay, so that's our next coordinates we're going to aim for. And we're going to go carefully. We are going to go very, very carefully. Because we don't want to crash into a wall, because that's bad. I'm not sure when it last saved, but it does auto save. We have crashed once already. So we will just hopefully skim past whatever that is. 275 and 7. Yeah, so we don't want to be hitting that wall. Okay, we are now in between the bit that we want to be in. So we're now in this little thing here. So we need to just sneak through, aiming for around 750 to. Oh well, I guess what we want to aim for is about 725 by 250. So 7. I'll write that down as well. I don't want to have to remember things. 725 and 250 is now what we're aiming for. Without these numbers flashing further. We don't want these numbers to flash more than they need to. We're just gonna. Geez, this game. I am fully invested now. No, yeah, we wanna. Come on, we can get through this. We can get through this. It's fine. We're driving completely blind. We can't see anything that's outside of us. Right, we want to... We want to get that one there is blinking very rapidly. Okay. Okay. Can we... I would prefer it if that didn't happen too. We've now got two of these. We've got two of these going on now. Right, okay. What did we say? 225 to 250. Okay. There's the 250. 225. Let's head to where we said we would, because that's nice in the middle. Okay. So where are we? We're about we're around here now. So if we continue in this kind of this direction slightly till we get to about 550, 575, 560-ish. $560-ish. By kind of, well, I guess what we'll do is we'll aim for here first, so about 375. So that's where we're going to aim for first. Again, not so we're now going to aim for this one here. So we're going to come this way and then up. We're around here at the moment. I'm not sure if I can scoot past that. We're going to go down a bit. And we're going to get to the 560. So we're not going to worry about... Oh! Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. 560-ish. Okay, and then we want to pretty much 375. That needs to be pretty much, we should be lined up with where we want to be. So we want to go, this should be about 375. I am a little bit like, a little bit tense. Just a little bit tense. Okay, 375. 560 by 375. Okay. So we should now be about here. So we are just going to keep going forward until about 520. So we're going to keep on the current trajectory of 560. So we get to about 530. We're going to get to about here, and then we can just shoot along there. So that is the plan. So yeah, this we will just sneak through, being very careful about that. That is exactly what we're being careful about. That is exactly what we're being careful about. I would like to not bump into that, thank you. Okay. And then we can get that to still about 520 we're aiming for. So that should be fine. We should be okay. We should be in relatively open water right now. I really hope that this map is accurate. I don't think it is very accurate, but it's what we've got. So this bottom number needs to be... Okay, whatever that was that's something that moved towards us quite closely and now went away. There's things moving out there. I'm not a fan. So 520 on this x-axis, sorry, on the y-axis still. That's still our goal. Okay. Okay, 520. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna go 90 degrees here. Okay. So 6, 2, 3, 520. That's the goal there. I can't hear you. It is fine. They're just relaxing song, whale song, relaxing whale song. That's all that is. We are just gonna, there was nothing, yeah, okay, there's nothing there that we need to worry about. 620. We shouldn't hit anything unless something decides to come hit us, which is a little bit different. Oh, not too far. 6, 2, 3. Okay. 520. And then this needs to be 63. Right. Let us see what we've got. That appears to be a spine, but it's difficult to tell. But that is possibly a spine. But okay, this is done. So now we just need to turn around and get hit. I don't like the fact that this is, that we're just going to have to get through this blind. I don't like that. Okay, so we are headed for 525. No, 525 is the Y. Reading maps is not easy. 375. Okay, so along the corridor and up the stairs, along the corridor and up the stairs, along the corridor and up the stairs, along the corridor to 375. And then, yeah, basically, that's where we want to be to start with. Okay. Right, so turning around, we can basically stay. So this wants to be 375. And then we'll just pootle along till that says... 375. So we don't want... That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's good. We've got this. We've got this. 375. We still want that upper number there, that X, to be 375. It's such a ridiculously simple concept of a game, and yet here we are. And it is really quite stressful. I'm really glad that I've been trying new games. Some of them have been very hit and miss. Oh, well, we want to move much further away from whatever that is. Okay. $375, yeah. I'm glad I wrote these down. That's a lot easier. So yeah, so some of them they've dragged a little bit. They've definitely been more on the cozy side rather than the horror side. But I have enjoyed them, and they are games I wouldn't have tried otherwise. I'm really glad that we've been having these experiences. So yeah, we will get back into the normal games that we tend to play on a Tuesday. So we are going to have more Repo, we are going to have more Phasmo, we are going to have more Dead by Daylight, and all the other games that like that. So you know, we can do another Forewarned at some point, and all of those good games. So yeah, it's all fine. Hopefully that's fine. I'm assuming that that's not actually timed. I'm assuming that that's that happens when you reach this moment in the game. Because if this is timed and we could do this faster, that's I'm not redoing it, let's just say that. Okay, so 375. And then so we should be 375. We're around here, so we could probably go to, yeah, we're around here. So yeah, we want to basically go up, but there's all smudged. It's all smudged, so we would just have to try it and just work around whatever there is in this area here. So we'll know we're free of it when we hit about 650 on the Y. So we're gonna go for 375. We're gonna aim for about here. That's our next set of coordinates we're gonna aim for. So, okay. And we're going to go slowly and carefully because we don't know what's in this area. We don't know if there's like a thing that we have to go round just to be mean. So yeah, so some people, this game took some people up to 2.5 hours. So we've been playing it for about an hour, just over. Markiplier's video was about 45 minutes, but I think that was edited down. So the internet did say it was about an hour and a half, 2.5 hours. So there we go. Okay. That's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze. That is a very tight squeeze. But I think, hopefully, it's all fine. They're both blinking really quite rapidly. They're both blinking very rapidly. But they're both blinking about equidistant to it. They're both blinking about the same. So I don't think there's much more I can do other than 650, other than keep going. Okay. I think we're through. Excellent. Right, we're going to get to the 650. And then we're going to work out what we're doing. Okay. There's 650 and that's close enough to where I wanted to be. We are ignoring that. 375, 650. So we're around here. So I presume this is probably the next best, and then there's just these two to get. This one's going to be really, they're both going to be really difficult. Right, we're going to do this one first, and then we're going to make a decision. Can we not do that? Can we not do that? Can we? Okay, where were we? I really hope it just saved before that bit. Oh, we got set on fire. Hey, okay, where are we? Okay. We are 522. 3. We're at 400 by 520. Okay, we're around here. Okay, we need to go back to the 520, 375 by 520. Okay, that's probably 375 by 520. So we've got to get through that bit again, because apparently everything caught on fire while I was looking at the map, which was mildly inconvenient, but at least it saves often, so I really appreciate that. Very much appreciate that. Okay, so we just need to get through this bit again. And we are once again aiming for that bottom number to be 650. I mean, we are going to have to go slow because we're about to go through that really, really tiny gap again. We've got to do that bit again. Unfortunately, it didn't save. It didn't save after that. It saved before that. There we go. And we want these to be flashing about the same. That one's flashing a bit more than the other one. Come on, we can get through this again. We got this. Okay, so that's flashing about the same. Nope, that right one is flashing a little bit more, a little bit faster. Okay, they're flashing about the same again. Come on, we can do this. Okay, I think we're out. And then we were going to take that to about 350. And then what we learn is, hey, stuff is now on fire. Stuff is now on fire. Please stop being on fire. Please stop being on fire. Is there any more fire? Please stop being on fire. Is everything now not on fire? What's that? Right, is everything stopped burning? Is everything stopped? Right. Now we're I'm gonna keep on watch this way. So now we need to get to here. Okay, please stop burning. I don't know how my oxygen didn't get depleted even more with that. 3. Okay, 741. Can we? Yeah, we can probably get almost in line. So we're around here. Let's head in kind of that direction. head kind of in that kind of way. So yeah, 325 on the top and 741 at the bottom there. Oh, I'm a bit tired. I'm not sure we're going to have time for some Dead by Daylight. I was really looking forward to that. I've been so obsessed with that game. And then... But that's okay, because this game is actually way better than I was expecting. The game is actually really quite engaging and pretty good. Right. Nothing's on fire again. Nothing's on fire. Kind of would have been nice to have had a bit more audio cue on the fire. But I guess we'll just have to listen out to the whole burning sound. Okay, that's just saved. Excellent. So now we don't have to do that bit again. That's good. I appreciate the often saving. Ooh. Okay. Perfect. And 18 on here. 18 on here. 17, 18. 325. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, still no idea. No idea what that's supposed to be. Is it like a dragon-y thing? Are these like big gilly things? Fins? No idea. This looks like a head with like an eye and then gills coming off of it. But I don't know. Right. What is our next? I think we should probably do this one and then head it to, because I don't want to go all the way over there and then come all the way back. This one is just physically a little bit closer. So we are first going to come down to 325. And 6. Okay. So we're going to go that 280 because we want to keep that there, and we want to get this number down to about 660, and we want to not go too fast because we don't want to bump into anything. Or set ourselves on fire. So yeah, also the whole fire thing. I'm now a bit anxious that there's going to be fire. But yeah, here we are. Nearly there. Nearly there. Okay. Nothing's on fire again. Nothing's on fire again for now. The whale is still around though. So where are we? We are around here. And then we kind of just want to go straight. So we want to go about 200. to by about 660. And then we've got this nonsense to try and get through. So this way. 275. And then yeah, we're going to try and maintain this 660 and try and get this one down, this X down to about 200. Preferably before our oxygen runs out. Or before everything catches on fire again. That's fine. I'm sure that's all fine. Right, it's just saved again, so that's good. Let's get away from whatever that is. Oop, okay, where are we? I guess we're going in. Okay, yes. We're now through this bit because I was aiming for like here. So that makes sense. Okay, no, that does make sense. We will go forward and try. I don't like those noises. And just try and get these blinking things to not blink too much. And then of course we've got to come back this way again in a minute. So that's going to be a whole thing. Okay. Okay. We're going to get to about that 200 mark that we said. And then reassess. Okay. Or not. Okay. There's now a wall in front of us. Which makes sense. Okay, so that's about... Now we want to turn... We're now heading around this direction. Okay. So we're going to head down this sort of way. Until we hit some more, something to our right. Okay. So we want to go this kind of way. We want to be 180, that top one. No idea what that noise is. I'm sure it's none of our business, whatever it is. We're just gonna ease through here. Ease our way through here until we get to our destination. So that, yeah, we're just gonna do a lot of careful manipulation through here, roughly in the right direction. There's not really much else we can do. There's lots of weird noises going on. Just all the weird noises. All the noises of weirdness. Can we... We've got another bit of a leak. So apparently this vessel is not designed for these depths. So the longer we're down here for as well is also not good. This vessel is going to implode at some point. And there's very little we can do about it. But I'm assuming we volunteered for this malarkey. Okay, 180. Okay, so we're at the right thing. And then we kind of need to go... We actually kind of need to go straight down a bit. Because we need that to be... So can we just keep... I don't like the fact that we're jittering quite so much. I'm not keen on the jitter. 7-6. Not enjoying the juddering. Not enjoying the juddering. Okay. We want that to be 7. We're gonna have to get close to whatever this is. with the shaking. Yeah, that's okay. And we want this to be a 4. 184. Excellent. Okay, though, let's get a picture of whatever that is. Yeah, photograph the anomaly. Congratulations. Photograph of anomaly achieved. Right, we are. We're here. We now need to head back to here, which is going to be back at about the 200 by 660 mark. So we're going to head back to that. So we're gonna go around. We haven't set ourselves on fire again, have we? Okay, so no. So we're gonna need to come out here, and then we need to make our way to the last one. So we are going to do an about turn, because I don't want to have to turn everything upside down in my head. I don't need that nightmare, thank you. Right, we are headed to 200 by... But we are going to start hitting walls again, so we just need to slowly make our way to... Yes, that's pretty much... That was pretty much what we need to achieve, yes. And they are blinking... The walls just disappeared. The walls I was worried about just disappeared. Okay. That's cool. That's fine. I'm sure that's totally normal. Okay, 660. 276. How have we 276 276 660. We're here? How did we get there? How did we because I was expecting us to be over here. Something's just shunted us. Something just shunted us. Okay, I'll take it because that makes my life easier, but something shunted us. This game is actually it's really messing with your head. Okay then, well, we're around here. We want to be here. We want to be at... We'll go here. We'll want to be at 450 by 700. But yeah, we'll take the shunt. That's fine. We'll just, yeah, sure. Thank you for that. We want to be around. We're around here, so we want to be kind of that direction. Yeah, 450 by 700. And we'll just. It's saving, which is good. I don't have to do that bit again. We will just pootle along a bit. Yeah, we're not going to have time for any Dead by Daylight. This is going to be it. But that's fine. It's fine. A 450 by 700 is the goal. Yeah, that's looking good. I think I'm getting the hang of this a bit better, which is just as well because you're good. It's just saved again. I am expecting implosion by the end of this, so that's all good. Okay. So we are around here. So we need to get to 550. No, let's aim 575 by 700. Okay, we're gonna aim for around there, and then we're gonna worry about this nonsense here. And then I'm hoping we don't have to go back again. So we want that to be about 90 degrees. We want that to be like a nice good 90, if anything, slightly less, to get this 700 down a bit. Okay, or not, or not, or not. Okay. Okay, we will. 5, where are 5? Okay. 550. Okay, we need to 700. Okay, we need to pull that 700 down a bit. We actually need to pull the 700 down a bit. We've overshot the hole ever so slightly. I'm just going to skirt back along this. We're very close to that wall. But I'm expecting that wall to just disappear suddenly. Or at least become less problematic. So we should be around here somewhere. 675 by about 500. We're around here. 660. 60. Yeah, we are around here. So we need to head in between these two now. I would like to get a little bit further away from that. Yeah, I am not keen on how much that is blinking at us. I would very much like to just go. Okay, no, we crashed again. Continue. That's not too bad though. Well, we shouldn't have lost too much. Where are we? It did save just as we are at 425,700. We are at 425,700. So we are here. Okay, so we want to bring that down a little bit to about 670. About 660. We want to bring that down to about 660, and then pootle through. So yeah, we want to go down a bit. About 660-ish. Between 660 and 670, I think. Yeah, so around there. Then this way. That should be about 90 degrees. In theory, we should be sort of around here-ish. We're just going to try and pootle through here. And end up around 550. Oh, wait. Okay. And we're just going to go very carefully because there are. This is going to be tight. This is going to be tight again. Okay. Right, and we're just going to keep bootling forward, trying to avoid all the walls. Away, back away from there. So yeah, between 660 and 680. Why is that not backing away? Why is that staying very much on us? We've backed quite a long way back. Why is that like that? Why is this like this? What is in front? Hi. Yeah, hi. Okay. The good news is it's gone. It didn't really like that. We took a picture of it. That's fine. Yeah, well, it followed us. So back on track. Okay, so 660 by 5. Okay, let's find the gap that we're actually aiming for, because that was not it. Okay. And see if we can. Let's see if we can find our gap, because we need to be aiming for about 550. Okay. There's. Ooh, that's. I think. Do we need to be going through the middle of those? Is that our gap? No, the gap is really quite this way. I'm expecting something to the left and to up above me and below me. Really? Okay. Right. Okay. Where is the gap? What is that something behind us that's is this something that I need to take a picture of too? Because like you're also following me around. Can you also be gone, please? I would like you to be gone. No, that's just the wall. Okay. That's fine. Wrong way. We need to be going kind of in maybe this direction again. But okay. Why is this wall having a bit of an obsession with us? Why is this wall? Okay, I was going to say, because we're not heading towards that wall at all, so why is the wall having an obsession with that? That's what I was expecting. There we go. Okay, that's what I was expecting. Right, we just need to sneak through here till about 550. That's all good. We got this. We got this. This is all good. This is fine. We got this. Yeah, this is fine. This is good. But yeah, I can see why Markiplier was like, I can make a film of this. And it is a shame, now that I've played the game, it's kind of a shame that we're going to have to wait until it's on a streaming service. And we've got to sort out the whole there's no TV in our living room situation. Thanks. Thanks for that. Thanks. Okay. We are going to head to the 550 that we had planned on. I'm gonna go a bit this way. Okay, there's the 550. So we are now about here-ish. Yeah, we're about here-ish. Here-ish. So we want to maybe aim for about 600 by just 770-ish. Okay, we got this. This is fine. This is fine. Kind of in this sort of direction. So yeah, kind of 600 by 600 by 770-ish. That's fine. It's fine. We got this. All good. Everything's fine. All fine. Everything's fine. I am ankle deep in blood. I am a little bit ankle deep in blood, but we're just going to ignore that fact. We're just going to ignore the rising blood in our cabin because there's very little that we can do about it. In fact, there is literally nothing we can do about it. There is a wall there. It's fine. It is in fact, yeah, that's about what we were expecting. So I want to go a bit more this way. Yeah, okay. And then we'll get to that 770 or so. Okay. So now we're around here. So we want to go along till about 675. Still on this sort of 775 trajectory. This water is coming. This water is rising quite significantly. 675. So yeah, I am curious to see the film. An advert starting in a couple of minutes. 675. Okay. 675. I think we're about here. So I think we need to get to 675, 828 to. So I think we should be able to. We're really close to it. There is a wall just there. I'm sure we can skirt along it. And then this just needs to be 825. We really don't want that other number to change too much. Okay, 828. Okay. And then this needs to be 295. 295. Okay, hopefully that's close enough. Ah! Oh, okay. Yeah, that got me. Oh, just before the ad as well. Oh, that was lucky. Okay. We probably have enough time for one round of Dead by Daylight as a killer. The expedition ultimately raised more questions than it answered. Satellite images showed pieces of the thing scattered all over the bottom of the trench. It's thought it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached this time. No photographs have been recovered. Oh, that's a shame. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. The ocean is a gaping wound to the universe. What's left of it is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. And yeah, that was a game. Go see the film. And I've finished the game. I got Beyond the Veil. I've got the achievement. So yeah, brilliant. That was good. That was, like I said, much better than I was expecting, to be honest. Let's have a round of Dead by Daylight because we can, and I've got just about enough time. We could stop it there, but I really want to play. Oh. So yeah, no, that was a much better film than I had anticipated. I'm going to have a quick comfort break before we do this, just while the ad's running, and then we'll play some of this. So be right back. Right, we just need to change the game because I finished that. Dead by Daylight. Okay, that's been updated. That's all cool. I'm happy that the description was right. We are going to play some killer. You want to see the game? That is good. Okay, so we happy with our loadout? What we got? Predator, Blood Wraith, Brutal Strength. Yes, I wanna. I have plans. I have spent more money, but Dredge has a perk that was recommended to me for this character. But we need all the blood points. As you can see, I have spent them all. So yeah, we just need to play this game loads. We just need to play the game so much. I've been playing it offline a bit. Okay, 3 of you have torches. You're going to be annoying, aren't you? 3 of you with torches. I'm trying to learn how to handle torches, but I am tempted to get Lightborn, just because I'm coming up against bully squads and they're just annoying. They are. They're just really annoying me. So this could be a bit of a longer match. If they start bullying and start being difficult, then I'll slug them if they try and get themselves up. I'm learning how to deal with them. So we'll see what happens. Come on, Dwight. We're waiting on you. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But first things first, I need to make sure that the dot that I have very sweatily put on my monitor is in about the right place. Because you have no crosshair and I'm still learning her, so I'd stick a little sticker as a crosshair on my monitor at the moment. Right, where are we? I'm hoping for an easiest map for me. Some of the maps are better than others, but I'm really enjoying Huntress on this game. Yes, this is a good map for me. It's nice and open. Okay, let us... perfect. So, let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much spot on for Maya. I think so. There is a perk that I want to get, whereas when I open the locker, it reveals auras of anyone who stood within 8 meters of a locker. And as you can see, the lockers there's quite a few of them around. So that will give me a target. It will give me something to aim for instead of this. Dude, I saw that. Come on. It's the baby Dwight. You get to go down here. You do. You get to go. I don't even think he's wiggling. Yeah, I'm not even convinced he was wiggling. We'll get our axe back. So every time I open a locker, I refresh my axes. So that would be really handy. Yep, I thought I had an axe up. I thought I pushed the button for that. I did not. Damn it. But I am in chase now, so we will just hunt you down. We are just gonna W kill. Because, yeah. Didn't go for the pallet. But I do have bloodlust. Yeah. Well done. I'm not quite sure what you're trying to achieve there, but there is a hook just here. They've got the little Dwight off and healed him. Locker. Because, yeah, so I'm not great at throwing the axes, but I'm getting there. So, yeah, we'll all good. But I will let them rescue you. I'll try not to... I'm trying not to camp. I am being a little bit sweaty, but I'm trying not to camp too much. And have they just gone back to... Yes, they did indeed. Head straight back to this one. And I'm just going to follow your scratches because you are running. And I can hear you. He is just not very good. Oh, bless him. Bless him. Right, where is the nearest hook? Where are the hooks? I'm not very good at seeing the hooks. Where are you headed off to? We'll pick you up and then try and find a hook. This one over here. Okay. So yeah, I don't know where the hooks are very well. Oh, he's wiggling this time. Well done. Progress. Did you only just get her off that? Did you only just get her off? Oh no, you're just missing your skill checks. Over here. That was a rock. There was a rock there. I completely missed the rock there. Come on then. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, so sometimes you just need to do a quick throw. Oh, that would have been quite good. But, yeah, you're going down again. Well, you're probably going to end up on the same hook that you were on a minute ago. Let us know. Maybe we'll find a different hook. I also would like to refresh my axes. Where's all the people with the, Yeah, well, we'll put you back on this one over here. Put you back on that one. That one's fine. I might be in a different one to the one we had before. But let me refresh these. And then I saw someone miss a skill check over here. So the axes will go all the way across the map. You can get some really good shots. I did, however, hear someone. There. That was adorable. But you do need to not run in a straight line, mate. I do indeed have axes and will throw them at you. You're not going to try and body block? I mean, fair dues, I'm just going to chase after you now. Nah. Worth a try. You didn't rescue her, or was that the baby Dwight? Was that baby Dwight that was off? Was that an attempt at a... Where have you gone? Right, we'll pick up some more axes. I know you're around somewhere, and I can see blood marks also. That very cute, very nice attempt. You did have me for a minute, to be fair. You did indeed have me for a moment. So, yeah, so it was the baby Dwight who was who has passed. Where was that? Okay, I let you off the hook here, so chant there. Sometimes you're gonna have a... No, you weren't going for that pallet. Sometimes their hitbox is surprisingly large, and you can get a sneaky shot off. So, yeah. Right. I can follow your blood and your scratches. Ah, that was close. That was close. but not close enough. No, we... No, there was a hook over there. You guys with the flashlights have not been as flashlighty as I was expecting you to be honest. Is that your third hook? Is that you dead now? No, that's your second hook, really? Oh, is that because there's two of you that were Right, where... If I was a survivor, where would I go? That one's done. Right, how do I break this? Space to destroy. Okay. I saw you. And that is why I just destroyed that wall. Right, and there's a hook just there. And there's a boulder for me to pick up against so that I don't get flashed. Excellent. Right, you're on there. Let us... That over there. Right. Was that... I think that was you being taken off that hook. So that means that there's two of you in this area around here somewhere. Let us pick this. There was scratches there. You were around here somewhere. You are both fully healed, so I'm not going to be able to hear you as well. But I might be able to get an advantage. Might be able to see where you're at. Okay. I do really like this character. Ew, just missed. I don't know if he went down. I'm not sure he did. She didn't, but she did now. Let's pick you up before anyone gets any ideas about flashing. There's the hook. I knew there was one around here somewhere. We've used it a couple of times. Right. Did the other guy go down? No. No, they did not. I would like some more axes. Right, you're not dead yet. You've got 3 gens left. I've got a good chance of winning this. I thought someone was getting her off for a moment, but no. Right. Are you, even if you're not up there, which you are. Yeah, I missed. That would have been a really nice shot if I'd got him. Where did you run to? I will kick it though, just because that's a free move. Oh. Sure. I am better at just the plain old chasing. Let's put you on this one over here, just to be a bit different. Is this your third hook? I think you might be dead. Yeah, I think that's you done, which is fine. Let's you've still got 3 to do. You're not back at that one. You're over there. Okay, good to know. I thought you'd finished this one earlier. Did you not finish this one? Yeah, no, that one's done. So, where are you? This is when that perk opening them up and then opening one of these and then having their auras revealed would have been really handy, because this is the challenging bit. It's finding them. How many can I see? There's a gen there, and a gen there. Right, they're not on that one. They're not on that one. Did I just see movement? I know that it's not being worked on. Dude, you just gave your position away. Why would you do that? Where are you going? Right, there's a hook just there. Like, dude, you gave your... I had no idea you were in the area. I had no idea you were in the area. And then you did that, and then I knew you were around. So there's that. Right, we are now in a hatch situation. So I am going to run around the outside of the map. Do a quick see if I can hear. So what I'm doing is I'm listening out for a hatch noise. I'm listening for the whispers of a hatch. Yeah, no, that was fair. I don't know why you were just stood there, because that's just silly. I went all the way around though. But yeah, good game. Yeah, so yeah, I almost, if I'd got to the hatch first, but I didn't, so you know. But don't just stand. This is the just leave. Just leave. I did get extra points at the end. So who did we have? Yeah, the Dwight. Oh, the Dwight wasn't as baby as this guy. But still, yes. Anyway, I had fun. That was great. And I got some blood points. But yeah, this sticker on my monitor, I know it's a bit sway, but it is good. I like it. Right, so that's done. We can collect those. And I don't know what these emblems are. Be surprised. I don't think I own that. Sabotage 3 hooks while in the terror radius. Right, I don't. Right, we might have to go and have a look at a different collection. Anyway, I will worry about that. You guys don't need to worry about that. Right, thank you so much for joining. Where's me thing? Thanks for watching and spending time with the Grown Up Gamers community. If you are enjoying our welcome cozy horror vibes, don't forget to follow or subscribe and join us next time for more games where cozy meets creepy. So yes, we will on Friday be continuing Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. At some point, there is going to be some horror. At the moment, it's just Sherlock Holmes's atrocious social skills that are scaring us. But apparently there will actually be some horror at some point. So we will, it's this one, we will raid to somewhere. So bear with me while I work out where we are going. We are going, Shadowstorm raided into us the other day. He is playing Borderlands 4, so it's not the normal game that we would not generally the type of games that we normally think, but Shadowstorm has been really supportive, so we're gonna go raid Shadowstorm. So please do join in on that raid while we do that. Excellent things. 3 viewers, right? So thank you so much for joining. I'll see you next time.